Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Phantom.Strategies. So let's talk about Bitcoin. Monday morning here in US, 9 a.m. Eastern. A lot of markets are the S&P and Nasdaq is about to open up in half an hour. The futures are looking fairly bullish. And let's see if we can get a follow through on this markets, but so far they're holding up pretty nicely, and I expect the Bitcoin to move a little bit up as well. Alright, so before we get it started, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I post this content every day. Hit those notification icons so you get these videos right away as soon as I post them on YouTube. If you think this is helping you with your trading and investing, then please give me a thumbs up. Alright, so let's get it started. So Bitcoin, we have been talking about Bitcoin over the weekend, that there's a potential reversal that's coming up, and that's exactly what happened over the weekend, that we got this reversal, the volume started picking up, and what we are seeing is at the resistance right at the second target point or resistance point around $10,000, which is also right at the moving average of 9,900. So that number 9,900, 10,000, that will act as a resistance. We did touch that number overnight, so we are retracing from that right now, the minor retracement, but again I still remain bullish for Bitcoin going into this week. That being said, I always want to make sure that, you know, when I say these things, when I'm leaning bullish, I don't mean that I'm completely going like blindfolded and I don't, you know, put my risk management and my, you know, my downward strategy, because anything can happen. You know, anything that market wants to do, market will do. Like last week there was a news from Mt. Gox. Now those things you cannot predict. Those things, can you predict those things based off the charts? No, you cannot. So those kind of events you have to be ready for, and those kind of like the, you know, the phishing attempt in Binance that happened over last week. Can you predict those things? No, you cannot. So what you can do is, as I always say, only thing you can do as a trader and as an investor is protect your trade. Nothing else matters, you know, nothing else you can control. You cannot control the market, you cannot control the price action in Bitcoin or in any cryptocurrency. So only thing that you can control is your account and how you make your trade, how you manage your trades. Okay, those are the things that you can control. So please be mindful of those things. All right, so I still remain bullish on Bitcoin. Since we broke this trend line, we have been talking about this trend line, this red one. It's coming all the way. If you see this, I'm gonna mention this again. It's coming all the way from the 20,000 mark that we made in December. So this is a significant trend line that we need to stay over, and as long as we stay over, I will start leaning more and more bullish. Okay, the first target, since we cleared that 9,400 level, the one that I mentioned yesterday, now we are sitting over that. So first thing first, we have to make sure that we sit over those the support level, which was the previous resistance, 9,400. And we get through that 9,900 and 10,000 mark. That will be there will be really bullish. Okay, we have the moving average on the daily that will act as a resistance. So there is some congestion from 9,900 to probably around, like, you know, 10,200 zone. So there will be some push and pull action that will happen. So be very be mindful of those things, or those are some resistance point that I see that will act as a resistance for a time being. All right, the ultimate level that we do still need to clear is at 11,700. If we can clear that level, that will be very bullish. So I'm still watching that level to be cleared in March. So hopefully we can get enough momentum and enough volume, and we can go past this level in Bitcoin. Okay, let's look at the CoinDesk news real quick, the headline news. See if anything is interesting or anything that we need to be worried about. This is Thomas Router. the feeling indicator for Bitcoin, yeah, that's going on. So it's just nothing like too exciting. It's why the worst crypto network will be the biggest. Okay, the Bitcoin eye is 10,000, but the chart hints at bull trap potential. All right, let's take a look at that. All right, who is this? I have been watching this author Omkar Goble. Every news article that I think I have seen from him have been really bearish. So I don't know how much like I would like to read about his stuff. Everything that he has shown so far have been bearish. That being said, I'm not gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna take a glance at it, what he's talking about, and take a look at it. I'm always getting like little bit like the people become the people who are not even like don't know anything about being anything about being a technical analyst, all of a sudden start talking about TA, and that's kind of sad, because it's you understand what is TA first of all. What exactly are the charts? What are this candlestick? What do they represent? A lot of people just get into it and they're like, okay, all right, that looks cool. The chart looks cool. The background, oh my God, it's such a nice background. It looks really impressive, and this and that, and you have to understand those things. You have to put in some time. It comes with experience. It comes with putting in a lot of time in these things. So some people becoming overnight expert in charting and technical analysis, that's all on them, so I won't comment on it. But okay, so I again, it is nothing that I see that is worth talking about, to be honest. I don't want to waste my time here talking about something that is irrelevant. Okay, Monero mining malware attack linked to Egyptian telecom giant. Okay, all right. So these are like just normal news, nothing that is like strikes as a red flag that I need to run for the hill right now. Nothing that is like striking me as a red flag right now. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Let's talk about the smaller time frame, 4 hours. So 4 hours, I see some resistance as well at 99. This level will act as a resistance for time being, the 9,900, 10,000 level. If we can get clear of that today, that will be extremely bullish. But I feel like we might retrace a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see if the volume picks up on the bull side, and if we can clear through these levels of 9,900. Yeah, but that will act as a intermediate resistance. Okay, let's cover Litecoin real quick. I want to talk about Litecoin. Litecoin is at that 190 mark. It will break that 190 mark. I think it's testing it a few times. The 50-day moving average is acting as a resistance. 90-day, like that price target, is also acting as a resistance. But I have a feeling that Litecoin will clear this resistance, but the thing is, it's not going to be, it will need some volume. So the reason I say that is because of this trend line that's coming all the way from the previous resistance. So if we can clear that trend line, I can easily see Litecoin going up to perhaps the 200 level and the 210, 210 after that. Okay, so that's Litecoin. I will do some detailed analysis on Litecoin and Ethereum later on, but want to quickly cover Litecoin. There is some resistance right now in Litecoin as well. At 190 level, the moving average is there, the price action, the price levels around 190, and the resistance trend line. So okay, so that's all, guys. I will do some altcoins later on. I want to cover some of the other ones that I have been monitoring, so we'll be doing it shortly. All right, talk to you soon.